started. Greetings and welcome to Dive and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles, Season 5, Episode 1. I am your host, but not your DM. That ignominious title belongs to Adam for Chapter 5. Maybe with some of Mark DMing Chapter 5.
Some Mark in there.
Yeah. We are continuing our D&D meat barbecue weekend. Yep. I also will pass on the DM stick to Adam. Oh, that was quick.
Oh, teleported! It's got magic properties.
Change color and different grades.
Yep. So we finished Chapter 4 last night, and then we're going to go back in time, probably something like a couple months, to where we left off with the Southern Warband.
Yep.
Before we jump in, anything new to share since the last time we gamed, which was yesterday?
Burgers sit better in my tummy than pizza. Burger greater than pizza.
See, I disagree. There's something about ground beef that Marty's system just
I can
goes
put
crazy.
a half a cow in there and my stomach will be like, yes. Jump, 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 jump.
It's not bad, I'm just saying it's just not the same. Anyways. Nothing? Yes? No? Maybe?
All good, man.
All good?
We had barbecue, it was good.
Yep.
I
Yep.
feel like I left the house.
Got eaten by mosquitoes. That was
Got eaten by mosquitoes.
Yep.
that was good too.
Yep. Ahmed's wife called. I said, how's the weather there?
It was. How's the weather? Like, I don't know. We don't leave. We have everything we need. Pizza, game, and movies.
We watched Mad God, the movie, the stop-motion movie last night. It was excellent on the third viewing. It was
Crazy.
Yeah, you should show it to the kids.
Yeah.
a visual treat.
The first 5 seconds, I was like, Kevin might like this. Crunch. Nope.
It's evocative.
Why don't I do a recap of what happened last game for these characters, which was the last game of Chapter 3. Now, looking at the dates, that was only 11 months ago. So,
Yep.
enter the fungus. In an epic showdown, the Steelrose Squad confronts Arlantia and her powerful allies as she tends to the birth of a demigod, born of Zuggtmoy, who is feeding upon the diminished Gwendowyn. Mort is tempted by Zuggtmoy's power and the prospect of an alliance with the demigod of fungus. Dee Dee struggles to put Gwendowyn back together. Los continues to possess a dangerous roper, the best possession ever. Dugan Schmurf confronts a long-lost relative, who is mad because of the fungus, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dassod chafes under Gulthane's possession, as he is slowly robbed of his arcane magic.
Yeah.
Chagga tries to hold the squad together in the swirling chaos of battle and the splintering unity of the squad. And I think we left off in this weird fungal chamber, or we're still deep in the fungus.
You're deep in the fungus. The fungus itself is rapidly dying and melting away. It will take a bunch of time for it to completely clear. If I remember correctly, it was about it would be about 3 weeks before everything is fully cleared. But you're fairly confident, and Gwendowyn reassures you that that planar boundary has been. You're now no longer being rifted through planes by crossing this fungal infection.
Gwendowyn, are you feeling okay? Oh my god, I'm done
Anything
eating.
the sun can do to help you out?
I am feeling much better.
My name is Dassod.
Don't worry, your fake counsel's here.
I'm Kevin.
My counselors, you have done well. A great service to those of the Fae. It's an odd look at Dassod.
All right, he steps back.
Is Dassod wielding the?
It's in his belt.
It's on his belt. Yeah, she doesn't want you standing near her.
Oh, oh my god.
There's a big stack there.
There's a lot of these dudes. What's going on? There we go.
Okay. Chronicles got the. Okay.
Yeah, I've got.
Chagga, what are you thinking?
Chagga is a little bit flushed in the face. You assume that it's just through these strenuous combat. There's actually a little bit of anger. He's gonna go and slink away while they're talking to the. Anybody see Mort's pot?
Mort's pot sucked up this fungal plague. It sucked up the remnants of the Atlantia,
Yep.
as well as this the demon fungal fey demigod that was being birthed, named Ormi.
And it was somewhere over here, right? Like, I don't know if we have a token for it or.
Yes, it's somewhere. It's
Okay.
over here.
Chagga's gonna 5 strength damage for something. He's gonna float over to pick up Mort's pot.
Hey, bring that over here. It's got some face stuff in it.
There's a bunch of other shit in it as well.
What's your base? Are you trying to hide intentions or no?
At this point in time, Chagga is grappling with something. Not like physically,
Yeah.
mentally grappling with something.
Large human, what troubles you, sir? You have done great deeds here.
What troubles me is how easily some might have turned on us.
You mean Mort?
Powerful beings can be fickle. The more powerful that they become, the more fickle they may be.
We have no time for the silliness of fickleness.
She nods. She's appreciative of your efforts. She's nodding like you're describing another culture almost.
Yep, that's fine. Chagga is going to telekinesis the pot. Kind of bring it over with him. You wanted something from in here, Deidre?
Would take time to pull the energies out in a safe fashion.
You're talking to me. It's, well, Dee Dee or Dewdrop. I don't know who Deidre is, but
Deirdre is kind of like one of the Deirdre.
well, yeah, where do you put the R in there? Is it Dreedra?
Yeah. It's all really the same thing.
Chagga is not even listening to the Fae. He's actually
Dirty.
trembling with anger as he's dropping the pot beside or into the fungus on the side of the room.
The pot sloshes a little bit.
Okay.
You see some of the fungus here rapidly sucking into the pot.
What are you doing? It's gonna.
You don't want it to spill. Be careful with that.
Gwendowyn,
What's up?
can you remove the Fey part that is trapped inside there? Because I don't think the Fey part needs to be in all that poop. And corruption. And Mort's not a really good guest.
No, and there's an entity in there. I'm not even talking about the one that got sucked up with Mort. There's something else that lives in this pot. It is no simple chamber pot. I do not even think it is a chamber pot.
Didn't Mort call it Coochie Tutu or something like that?
Swami Woo Woo.
Poop bucket.
Boopy Boo Boo. Yeah, there's something of foul in there.
All of these names have an ill ring to them, says Gwendowyn.
What about Tut Poo Poo?
Well, given that you're one of the 1,001 goddesses, if anyone could do something like that, it would be you. Otherwise, I think it's time to dispose of this filth.
I am in a weakened state. I cannot hold the power. A vessel is required.
Dassod's
Pick me.
looking through all his stuff like, I got stuff, something useful here.
Well, I already got one bun in the oven. Could you make it two?
That may be how it works.
Yep.
Brought it up last downtime. She brought it up.
Oh yeah, and I remember.
I wouldn't want to be trapped in there, especially after I'm going to dispose of this.
Okay.
Chagga is now searching for his planner keys.
Gwendowyn makes a motion, and some plants pick up the pot and are pushing it towards her. As it's flowers growing underneath and quickly withering away and dying as they contact the pot.
Yep.
So it comes within reach. The pot itself, which I probably should grab a token, but it's okay. Not DTF. Places it here. Are you sure, Dee Dee?
It's Fey energy, right?
It's part of myself.
Then yeah.
Okay.
I'll carry your energy in here. I think there's plenty of space.
She very gingerly puts her hand on.
Nothing's gonna happen to the other baby, though, right?
Go on, sweetheart.
Well, okay.
Yeah, no.
She touches Deedra's, cousin with that name.
Dee Dee.
Dee Dee's belly.
Yep.
Her other hand, she thrusts into the pot. She starts to tremble as it looks like a very painful act is occurring. You can see this rotting filth creeping up her arm, and this holy energy come through her, filter through her core, and a pink and green and lavender and yellow, orange, sparkly, multicolored energy empty from her hand into the belly of Dee Dee. The process takes about 18 to 20 seconds of her grunting.
Oh.
Dee Dee, give me a will save.
I don't know if we have anything running.
It's at the end of the fight. You probably have a good hope running.
40.
40? Okay, yeah, you don't begin daydreaming or getting lost in sort of these illusions.
It's the power of Gwendowyn!
It feels exhilarating and potent and full of life and possibility.
She's also, while this is going on, is munching on this Linnean plum.
Okay, you eat this Lydian plum.
It's cravings, okay?
I don't want to bite this. Oh god. What it tastes like?
Plummy.
No, you're not flying around.
It was one plum!
Okay, Gwendowyn, after
Yeah, I might be a little bit slow for a while.
Gwendowyn withdraws her hand from the pot.
Chagga's floating towards the pot, muttering to himself. He's got a creepy-looking planner fork.
You see her trying to like expel the vileness from her. She's pushing it from sort of her core, and she's got this rot. She's pushing it down. She's pushing it down. She's pushing it down, and it seems to get stuck about the wrist. Hand is covered in filth.
Oh, that's not good.
It'll take some time to recover. Give me a sense motive.
I think this is everyone.
Yeah. Anyone who cares.
Dee Dee's smacking on the plum and the divine energy. 32 though.
32? Okay, yeah, something. God says.
Oh, sorry, that was Chagga's sense motive.
Okay.
Chagga doesn't like the look of this. He takes out his scythe.
Okay. Yep.
I was just holding out your hand, Gwendowyn.
Need a diplomacy check, or charisma check, or intimidate check.
Roll to diplomacy. 31. We want to be rid of this for good. I don't want to have to come back here to do this all over again.
Yeah, regenerate will get rid of that for you, right? Ah, yeah, not gonna hurt.
Oh, I can regenerate your hand.
Yeah, stick it out.
She holds out her hand.
Okay. Chagga, with all of his might, is going to try to lop off her hand in one swing with the scythe.
Sign up. Want me to do a check?
I've got this. It's a +4 keen, corrosive, fiery, frost, abyssal steel, heavy pick. No, this is a +2 scythe.
Okay. Roll your damage. Make an attack roll if you want the chance to crit.
Of course.
Okay. She holds her hand out. You can coup de grace her hand.
Okay. He's going to use telekinetic combat to do this.
He's going from over here. Okay, if telekinetic combat, then it's not a coup de grace. It's a.
No, these are attack rolls.
Oh, is it ranged or is it?
Nope.
They're melee. Okay, perfect.
It's melee. Yep.
Yeah.
But he just gets a better attack. Oh, anyways, it's a better damage roll.
Perfect.
So a scythe
Times 4.
This is times 5.
times 5.
Ooh-wee.
So instead of 2d4, it's 10d4.
It's some steel side.
And instead of 16, it is plus whatever 16 times 5 is. Plus 80.
There's a shocked look in her eyes as the scythe goes towards her arm.
105 damage.
Okay. And she doesn't die from massive damage from losing a limb. You're able to get through her natural resistance and godly flesh to lock the hand off.
Dee Dee's now floating over. She's still kind of chomping on the plum.
Plum is really good.
She's going to cast regeneration on
Okay.
Gwendowyn.
I need an initiative roll. The
Oh,
DC
no.
is 30.
To go faster than the. Okay. Let's see. Southern Warband Initiative. You want me to just do the
Regenerate
rent?
does
Just a
take
quick one.
34 rounds. Yeah.
Regenerate takes 3 rounds to cast. Yep.
Did you use a mythic point?
Let me. Dee Dee, I think, has Mythic left, so let me check the sheet. Hold on. Let me finish initiative first. There's a bunch of numbers for you, Adam. And then Dee Dee has. Yeah, she can cast it. I believe she's got Inspired Spell, So yeah, as a standard action, she can cast a +2 caster level higher. Yeah, she'll use a mythic point to heal the goddess quickly.
Well, you Chagga, you hit her really hard. You
Okay.
know.
I'm just loading Twitch on my end. Did anyone break 30 on the initiative roll?
Let me check. Did you roll on the?
Should be in the chat.
Some of us aren't there. Let me just. Dugan and Capra beat 30.
Okay.
Are you?
The hand falls to the ground. Are you doing anything?
No.
It should go into the pot.
Okay. You give me a CMB.
It's fucking evil dead hand.
Fucking god hands.
Everywhere.
Telekinesis. CMB.
If this doesn't work, it'll be Capra. Kill it.
You said Good Hope's probably up.
Good hope it's still running.
42.
42. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you whip the hand into the pot. It disappears. It looked like it was in the midst of trying to cast some sort of spell as it was going into the pot. Okay.
Chagga strides forward. I'll be back in a moment.
Can we come along there, buddy?
No. It's something that I'll have to do. He takes a deep breath. He's got this really crappy looking tuning fork in his hand.
Okay.
It is a tuning fork that we found in the horrible slime guy's lair, I believe.
Yep. It is a tuning fork to the.
I'll meet you back on Volcanica. Because I don't think Chagga has a tuning fork to this realm.
No, he does not.
Okay. Make sure you pick out everything up. Make sure that everyone makes it out.
Don't insult me, Chagga. I'll never use a trigger pen.
Sure, goes Wayne.
Yes, Captain. We'll make sure that everybody gets out. We're gonna just do the thing.
It's Kev. Kev.
Where are you going with the pot?
You got what you needed, Dee Dee. Chagga then, with the mythic point, cast a plane shift to the realm of Sagathua.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He's going to do this as quickly as possible.
Okay, so let me just get the.
Now, if it were Marty, he'd say roll a d10. If you roll a 1, so that'd be very dangerous. That's where you show up.
So I've got a map.
Oh no. Compared to map, that's bad.
Fuck. Free action, drop the pot. Free action, speak. Mythic point, place it back home.
Alright, so.
He's still in the middle of his action.
Okay, if you could go to question mark, plane domain map. Alright.
I don't remember this.
You could give me a percentile roll.
Okay. 23.
23. Give me a D6.
One.
Okay. Chagga, you arrive in this twisted place of gas and fume and acid and wretch. You see before you a structure that seems to be trapped in jello. And as you stand upon what you think be jello.
I'd rich, but I think it'd be an improvement. He free action still in his round. The pot onto the jello.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mort, but we cannot accept your lack of loyalty. We cannot have you doing that again, relying on you only for you to turn on us. We'll let whatever's going on inside fight with whatever's here. I hope the best man wins. Chagga then. Free action speak, free action drop.
The jello beneath you starts to move in unison as you...
Oh, mythic point. Fucking plane shift back to Volcanica using the Extigan strange key.
As you plane shift away.
Okay.
Alright. The Extigan's strange key, that is a planar rod to Volcanica. You just give me an initiative check. It's the DC is 10.
Everything latched on. Chugga's initiative is +6. 15.
Okay. You leave as you see this large oozy tentacle. If you could zoom out a little bit.
What the fuck? We arrived on. Oh god, the plane is the creature. Oh my. Might have to get Dee Dee to remove that memory. Chagga, how does the plane shift go back to Volcanica?
Okay, give me your what did you target?
Probably the target, the center of the blight. Like to get close to where.
Okay.
It blocks teleportation. No, we're gonna teleport.
It does block teleportation.
Inland from Foundry, like
Okay.
some place that's
You're safely 500 miles inland from Foundry, so you don't end up out at sea.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Give me a D8 percentile roll.
D8, and it's what is it? 5D100.
It's 5D100. Yeah.
149 miles. It would be 149 miles.
149 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4 southeast. So it's basically Foundry. You're the outskirts of Foundry.
Yeah.
There's nothing that lives normally in the outskirts of Foundry that would do anything to threaten you in any way, shape, or form.
Right. I will, and then remind me where we entered the plane here.
It was basically southeast of the dwarf of Dwarfhome. Like you wandered in via like rune stones,
right?
That mark the way.
And is that spot blocked by the fungal growth anti-teleportation, or do we not know?
The first one, the first one you could teleport to. It was basically from that point it was blocked.
Okay. Well, Chagga is going to use his last mythic point in the 6-second round to greater. Does Chagga have
7 circles?
7, yeah.
I don't know.
Standard spell, so you should do.
Okay. Yeah, you can cast 7th in cleric and 7th of sorcerer. So yeah, he's going to greater teleport to that spot and just basically wait for the party there.
Okay. Alright, real quick. Just drop Chagga off on the side. I'm going to put him suspiciously near Mort.
Oh, what map are we back
Oh,
on?
back to Fungal. Okay, the regenerate works.
There you go.
Now you can clap again.
Hey.
he's looking like.
Dee Dee claps.
I was going to give you a hand, but there was already a hand there, so so you didn't need a hand.
Could have done a hand off. Oh wait, we did.
That was quite handy.
You two are gonna have so much fun.
Between the blessing found in the Cillian plum and the energies that have just been bestowed within you, Dee Dee is feeling amazing. Right? It's just, she feels good, she feels secure, she feels sound, she knows everything is going to be okay. Gwendowyn is tired at this point. I mean, she just did get a regenerate spell, but she's had a long day. What are you doing here before going to meet Chagga?
In the fungal shithole? Pick up the treasures.
Pick up our well-earned treasures.
Pick up the well-earned treasures.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you collect up your well-earned treasures. Specifically, Bristol and Bill both had spell books. Your alchemist and your wizard. Although your party doesn't have an alchemist anymore.
Thanks to Chagga the Betrayer.
Oh, everything would have been fine. Mark's been more of a team player.
What side did Mort choose in the end? Is it wrong to consider other options?
Mhm.
Consider myself more of a free agent.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You collect up your goods. It would take probably an hour or two to actually go through all of the layers of this fungal domain. How long are you leaving Chagga out in his lonesome?
Well, he's a very magical man. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
We've got all sorts of mythic to help keep him from.
Exactly. Let's get all the treasure.
Okay, I just put that last mythic. No, he still has spells after this. So,
Yeah.
it was a harsh day, but
All right. You collect up your treasures. You've basically saved this portion of the battlefield, adding to by blocking the teleportation issues. It is possible for the Empire to actually use its strike force capabilities again. Basically, your group, as well as others that have the ability to magically teleport. You can reestablish supply lines. You can reinforce the dominance of that of the Imperium with men.
And since we know that and we know they don't, we have an advantage until we figure out that teleportation is working. We should take advantage of it.
Perfect.
unfortunately, we all need to travel. We all need to train for our 15th level. So.
All right. You collect your treasures. You find Chagga. I don't know if you have any words for the oracle in the pond, but she is congratulatory of you on your way through.
Wendell! See, this is Yellow's yelling. Wendell, you crazy little bastard, where are you?
Definitely not over here.
Hey, anytime you want to pal around, you can come adventure with us. This
Did you win? My ears went pop.
Oh, we won.
Good
Of
job.
course we won.
All of us are coming out as ghosts.
What did you expect? The best swordsman ever.
I didn't realize this was a problem you could solve with a sword.
Second best swordsman.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
He's my number 2.
I like swords.
I guess you could always be the best swordsman alive.
There you go. I am alive. You have failed.
What? Say that. technically he hasn't failed in life, he failed at life.
He reappears beside you because you're carrying the urn.
I am cast.
I guess you better learn to
He
behave, huh? I
smiled.
guess we all know what Chagga does with the
Capra,
holding vessels of people he don't like.
I
Which
never.
Dugan will become concerned with later.
foreshadowing.
I never said I wanted to switch teams.
So, wait, Dassod.
Yeah.
Who's more cursed, you or Grackle?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Grackle hears in his head.
It's me.
Grackle hears in his head. No, it's definitely me.
Forgot he's there.
Quiet. Unique.
All right. The party makes their way out of the fungal forests. They have collected their goods, their treasures, their spoils. It will take time for the Fae to re-establish dominance in the region, as their numbers were significantly cut by the fungal infection that took them over, turned them into zombie-like beings. From the goods, you do have a bunch of red cap parts and surgery tools. I don't know if you want to start red capifying anything.
No, I don't think any of us take that stuff.
Okay.
Unless Dassod. Can Dassod turn into Fae?
Yep.
Does that mean you could turn into a red cap?
Yep.
Do you want their? Do you want their? We'll give it to Dassod.
Okay.
Mark that down, Dassod.
Red cap material?
Yes.
I think I already has.
You need a new red
I
token.
go around.
Looks like.
From the movie Unwelcome.
Granny. Baby.
Red cap material. Yeah, Dassod's got a
Okay. You get back with Chagga. You teleport triumphantly, I'm assuming, back to Fort Manius, or
Yeah, back to the Trifort area
okay.
to report to the general as to what we've been up to.
Perfect. Mr. Amadeus. Greetings. You've been in prison for quite some time.
Is there a map we should get?
I don't have a... Give me a second. This should be...
Manius, Maximus, or Servius?
Should be on Proving Grounds, I think. Junction, yeah. Junction Town Proving
Yes.
Guardian here. I need an Amadeus token. So if you could.
Yeah, looking.
Thank you, sir. I believe it's Sexadeus at this point.
Don't think even the new form.
Oh, by the way, Dassod's I guess Dassod has to be large.
And he's got his little board and 4. Amadeus Peak.
Proving Grounds Junction.
In the slow travel that took between you being sentenced and you getting yourself through to Junction Town, where you would be trained, I'm sure that you are ready for the ways of the military.
Turn the riding public. I miss spellcasters.
You were guarded by one Officer Chandler.
Okay.
He's a worshiper of the five-faced god, and in Amadeus' opinion, like a good doing things right. You were additionally grouped up with some ne'er-do-wells and other criminals. It appears that you were grouped specifically with those who are not fit to be in polite society, where previously a unit was developed based off of a draft. This one is more a prisoners unit.
It's the Suicide Squad, I got you.
There were two particularly interesting creatures along the way. A mad little fae named Arthur,
Okay.
who, after the first leg of the journey, had his being ball gagged the rest of the way. He really, really, really likes to laugh at inappropriate times. Do you have knowledge nature?
Yes, it does.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay. Seconds here. This is considered monster lore?
Yes.
Alright. 19?
He's some sort of fairy. You know that the humans really, the laughter can basically knock them out or stun them or paralyze them.
Okay.
And you know this because it happened. It caught Arthur. Arthur caught Officer Chandler off guard during a session where he was being fed. So he laughed at him. Amadeus helped. I'm assuming, or would Amadeus help?
Yeah, he helped.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So Amadeus, while still shackled, grabbed Arthur.
Big nope.
Gave him one big nope. Arthur is wiry and tough. You think he's some sort of thief, fighter, barbarian, something or other. Additionally, there is a halfling.
Oh, look at that photo. My goodness. Yes.
There's a halfling thief. She doesn't talk much. You know, her name is Elsie. She also was with your group.
Okay.
Your confirmation training was... Did you play along with drill sergeants and this sort of thing, or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Complete opposite of Dugan.
Give me an attack roll. Give me an acrobatics check.
Alright.
A ranged attack roll with a firearm.
So with a -4 because he's on track.
You don't know what you're doing with it. It's just you're pointing the thing.
No. Turn it around.
Got a 26.
26. Okay, yeah, you pass your right. You're qualified with a rifle.
Okay, and acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check.
Alright, this one, he's a monster, he's not that kind of it's still a plus 16. And this is without equipment, right?
Yeah, you don't have your...
Yeah. 23.
23. Yeah, you're able to... You handle the obstacle course with no difficulties. In particular, there's a few places where people are rather shocked you're able to fit through small passages. Okay. Some of these ne'er-do-wells that are part of your training group, like some of them wash out here and there. A few of them are executed for dereliction or for trying to escape. There was at least one violent crime that also resulted in it. It's like just then execute, bang, and we're done. Boom. The trial by combat, which is on your 10th day here as you're being rapidly pushed through, like the training is not taking months. Are you?
He's not killing anybody unless
That's the question.
it's non-lethal. He doesn't need. He's like, give me ropes.
Okay. Okay. You do take a little bit, like, in that fight, you did get cut.
It happens.
But you had your ropes, and you hogtied the entire opposing force.
There we go.
They reran the exercise with you on the sideline to see if the rest of your group could actually fight.
Okay.
They regretted it as Arthur killed a man.
Arthur's not right.
At this point, you were confirmed to be members of the Foreign Legion. Your hand gets tattooed as being special, as was Arthur's, as was Elsie, and you were told to keep Arthur in line.
Okie doke.
Arthur himself still really, really likes to laugh, and you've got a ball gag for him.
I've actually got, in my regular equipment, hoodwink bags, which are bags that go over your head and basically cover your eyes, ears, and we could adjust your mouth, I think.
It's going to escort you the last part of the way, Amadeus.
Okay, sir.
You're an upstanding member of the Empire.
I hope to be, sir. Make up for what I've done.
It's definitely one on the inside that counts.
Thank you, sir.
By the 5 faces, mother and all.
May you bless us all.
Okay, Officer Chandler escorts you. You have an ally in Officer Chandler, kind of in the future if needed.
Okay.
Okay. Officer Chandler escorts you, basically rides with you through to Fort Manius.
I'm just curious, the Elsie, we're just kind of neutral, like we just bygones be bygones, or
she's doing what she needs to do. You know, she to get things done. She's got some spell tricks. You know, she didn't show the humans too much. You're pretty convinced that she's wanted either for an assassination or a robbery, something like that.
okay.
She's very quiet, very reserved.
All right. He's not one to push or prize.
Yeah, she's not talkative.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, grab your tokens. Fort Manius. Chagga, you've returned to report what has happened. What, if you could give me a summary of your report that is done in writing.
We did this shit 11 months ago.
So,
Fixed it.
we succeeded in you did the fungal thing,
Yes.
you solved the problem,
Yes.
we lost a man.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So,
The lost a man part is you're basically coming reporting losses.
You want me to help you with the writing of that?
if you don't mind,
Rob,
we
some shit up right here.
battled deep into the fungal domain,
Uh-huh.
defeated the source of the anti-teleportation fungus.
Fungus, yes, sir.
Things should return to normal in time. Unfortunately, we have lost one of our number.
You're like Mort.
What was his? Was he a private, Mark?
I believe he was a private.
He went up and then down again.
I will continue that trend with Dugan.
Private Mortimer Wrinklevalt was lost to the horrid depths of the abyss.
That's very, very morbid, but okay.
It was not possible to retrieve him.
No, it is possible to retrieve. Alright, I'm just gonna rewrite something.
I wasn't going to reach into that pot, pull him out with whatever was going on in there. Not possible.
Well, you saw what happened to her hand, right? Fair to say.
The Steelrose Squad will
Yeah,
continue with we'll enjoy a period of training and upgrades to our equipment before setting out on our next mission.
Set it out. Next mission. Glory.
I don't think I should talk about that, Duncan. It's an official report. Centurion Captain, 11th Imperial for Legion of Volcanic, Legion of the Stag, Chagga and Dassod do the second.
All the titles.
Thank you, Dassod. Kev.
Absolutely, sir.
Delphine.
Yeah, he's awake. Don't worry. I got it. 39. Look at that. 39. It's my linguistics check.
Okay. This very formal English. Very formal Imperial call.
If he gives me +2, then
It'll be 40. Okay. All right. Give your report. There are condolences. You reported him as being lost. You did not report him as being dead.
Yep.
It's good. It's easily verifiable that he's not around. Okay. You're told that you're getting the Wayfinders are getting reinforcements.
Oh. I would very much like to meet who is going to.
Captain, I'm not very comfortable with that.
No.
You're gonna cramp my style, you know what I mean?
Did Barnabus ever talk to Chagga about Amadeus joining?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know about Amadeus.
Oh, yes.
He didn't say he would be joining us. He just said he'd be heading to the.
Okay. You didn't arrange for him to join Chagga?
No,
Okay.
no. It was just letting you know that he was going there. So if you can pull some strings.
Well, I suppose we have a vacancy with Mort. Mort leaves a very stinky, smelly, destructive, angry, empty hole in our group.
That's a lot of description, but yeah.
You forgot stinky.
I was in there, I got it.
Oh, yes.
It's worth mentioning twice.
Why don't we go and make a request of, start a new request. New request.
I have the form, sir. I know what one's called.
We officially request that
Sure.
one recent draftee whose sentence was commuted, Amadeus of Foundry, to be placed under the command of yours truly.
Is Dassod? No.
Centurion
You were
Captain,
with us originally.
11th Imperial 4, Legion of Volcanica, Legion of the Stag,
Oh,
Chagga and Dassod do the second.
Amadeus!
Oh yes, the Hunchback of Foundry. The
Oh, yeah, he's a guy. He's a great guy. Great addition. Great addition. Highly recommend.
well, that's why we're writing this note.
Let me help. Fantastically athletic and strong Amadeus.
I told you this before. I don't like you expanding upon my words that are carefully chosen. Oh, does that just look?
Lovely worded.
That does look good. Yes.
Amadeus gives the best hugs.
We don't.
You
Chagga
should put
pulls out
something
another
about
sheet.
hugs in there.
We don't want to impress upon them the impressiveness of Amadeus. It might send them off to do something else. If they need, if they need a reason, it is they can ask for a reason.
No reason. I didn't write that part. It's a joke.
Yes, that will make up for it.
Right.
Hopefully he's up to the task. It's a very big hole.
Chagga, what's going on? It's been a while. Like you've been a little reserved doing something. I know Mort was, a big part of us, but things happen, right?
How many of us would have died had Mort turned in that chamber?
Quite a bit. I mean, I would have
We wouldn't have rescued Gwendowyn, and the fungal plague would have continued.
Yes. It would have been a serious problem.
Yeah.
You gotta get over it.
No, I don't have to get over anything.
How far is it going?
You have to.
How far did it? I went to the fucking abyss.
You shouldn't go there. That's a bad
You
place.
should have gone with somebody.
I did. Duckin was there.
Oh yeah, he'll save her ass.
Feeling alright there, Chagga?
I'm tired. I want to get out of my armor and think about spells for a while. Leave me alone. Go send those letters. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Captain Gravy Boat is hangry again.
I'm sure Gothane's not upset at all. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm kidding with you, buddy.
Oh, the gods.
Fantastically strong Amadeus.
Oh, as we go through any of the treasures, if there are any gifts that we want to give to our friends to the north, we should put those packages together.
Yeah, we'll do.
We should get them some cookies.
Cookies, yeah, they sound like a group that likes cookies.
Yeah, the next time I cast something.
Dee Dee could draw them something. Maybe a nice picture of Duckin. Ah?
Cookies shaped like Duckin.
Oh, Duckin
Duckin
cookies.
cookies.
Duckin cookies. Duckin cookies.
Don't you start now.
Duckin knows a good thing when he hears it.
Chagga toodles off.
Crackle's sitting and sharpening his blade.
You can tell he's pissed. He put Duckin down with the leash and is making people get out of his way.
Duck coming through. All right. A few days pass before your reinforcements arrive. But a few hours before your reinforcements get there, you are asked to meet with Albrin. Chagga, are you bringing like Dassod and Capra, or who are you bringing with you to meet, or just going yourself?
No, we'll bring Dassod.
Is this in
We'll bring Capra, and we'll bring Dugan.
Is it Manius?
Yep.
Fort Manius. Yep.
Okay.
I've got Chagga and Duck in there. I don't know where the other guys are, though. Might I suggest that the three of you, be on your best behavior?
Not always on my best behavior.
Yes, sir. No problem. So turn off a screw around filter. Get it. Oh, we're gonna go get Amadeus, right?
Maybe.
Hope so.
Okay, the whole party is just being dumped in the north.
I think that it's about time.
Capra.
Dassod.
You Dassod. Dassod.
Okay, Chagga will take.
I'm good.
We'll pick.
Me, myself, and I.
Duncan's still on the leash, and they'll go see Auburn.
Dugan, where are you?
I'm coming.
Hey, stop fucking taking place.
You
Yeah,
say that, and
forms-
you hear a bunch of coins just falling on the floor behind you.
You know how many forms I fill out because of you?
But you're the best at paperwork.
Chagga.
Is it just Auburn?
It is just Auburn.
Reporting for duty. How's fucking the
General?
5.
General?
It's a
the
palm
hands-
forward with the
the-
tattoo.
The hands are open with fingers on.
I'm saluting too, I swear.
Chagga.
Chagga takes Duncan off the leash in Auburn's presence, and Duncan just waddles around the room.
He's currently acting Lieutenant Chagga, correct?
No, Chagga is captain,
Captain Chagga. Sorry. Captain Chagga.
Centurion captain.
Centurion Captain Chagga. It is both good news and bad. I read your report. It is confirmed by our casters that, yes, the teleportation is now working rather reliably again. But at least less unreliable.
Excellent.
Unfortunate that your warrior is lost. Relatively low sense motive.
You won't be missed.
She's not really overly upset that Mort isn't around.
Yep, Chagga just keeps a straight face, like pretending that we've already dealt with it, or maybe in Chagga's mind he has already dealt with it. He didn't kill Mort. If you love it, set it free.
Oh, it's coming back.
I don't know if you need a bluff or anything, but
We should roll one. I would ask for
33
33. I'll check Capras real quick.
for Chagga.
He also knows. Capra. Blue. Gets a 32. Also relatively good. Okay, if she notices anything about your body language or behavior, she doesn't say anything. There are 3 new members that are being added to the Wayfinders. Times are tough and we can't be picky. She sort of pushes some paperwork in front of you.
Okay.
Dassod steps forward and picks him up for Chagga and starts reading them off for you.
Okay. Elsie is a halfling. She's an off-worlder. She is affiliated with a noble family. She was one of their servants. Her crime was that of murder. She is a spellcaster and registered with 5th circle spells.
Arcane?
Arcane.
Arcanecaster.
Is she a sorcerer? Or some sort of magus?
Magus. A spellblade. A spellblade thief, I'm told.
Chagga's looking over.
Sorry,
Spellblade murder.
spellblade, close enough.
Spellblade murder.
Chagga's looking over your shoulder. He wants the names first. He's interested to see if Amadeus.
Yeah.
was-
So that's what.
Yeah.
The next one, there's
He takes the page from you.
there's
as you
some
read through it.
fae named Arthur.
Yeah.
And just flip it over.
Alright, thank you. Shit.
And then there is a file for Amadeus.
Ding dong.
The
Here we are.
the section of the paperwork where it talks about his past crimes, it says sealed as per order of the Church of the Five-Faced God.
Ooh. Interesting. Are they here?
Where it says lineage, it says sealed as per order of the Church of the Five-Faced God. Like there's some bits missing from his background.
Chagga hands. She glances at the other page, the Arthur guy.
Okay. Arthur is a Blood Rager,
I suppose.
arcane caster, and is wanted on terrorism. Basically, like terrorizing people, terrorizing, like it's got like terrorism of town, terrorism of church, terrorism of livestock, terrorism of.
It's Mike joining it.
Times are hard. She says as she notices you're looking at.
Is it necessary that we take all three, or do we have our pick of the litter?
Well, the Wayfinders have. There's supposed to be 2 units of Wayfinders.
Well, if
The other unit has also had significant losses and needs to be reformed.
Give him these 2 and we'll take this one. I may suggest so. Can.
a suggestion is suitable, General. May we? Some of my band has had history with Amadeus. In fact, they were from the same neighborhood.
Yeah, I've worked with him.
He's apparently very well connected for some reason. Is that your doing, Captain Chagga doing?
Oh, I didn't live with the hunchback of Foundry.
He's really nice, and then sometimes he's really mean, but he gives really good hugs.
He's a good guy, really.
What is that one guy?
That one guy is understood really well now.
Not particularly. I don't know him well, but I trust the references of my companions and fellow wayfinders.
He'll hug the shit out of you.
He hands the 2 papers back to Auburn and keeps the Chagga one, keeps the Amadeus one.
Okay.
Perhaps these 2 could bolster the other side.
Right. Lieutenant Gamba is going to need support at some point, Mr. Dune, or Chagga Dune. You should, Captain Dune is one word. Captain Dune, give it some thought, and we will discuss. I also recommend you put in for commendations and awards that are commensurate with the brave acts of your group. Might I suggest a posthumous medal for the missing Mort?
Yes, perhaps Jex could join the other group. He is a good marksman and may bolster their numbers. As for the commendations, we all fought equally in bravery together. Could I give my verbal account? That each of the members that went into the fungal domain that blocked teleportation worked with great bravery and should be awarded with whatever reward, medal, or title change is commensurate with such a dangerous mission and successful mission.
Okay.
As for Mort, yes, we should grant him a reward.
Okay.
Should we ever find ourselves in his presence again, I will present it to him.
Okay. She
Or perhaps we could present it to his uncle.
is the uncle is, if I remember correctly, his uncle is recorded the registered next of kin.
Yes. If someone from your office could do that, it may not rankle the commercial arrangements we have with.
Understood. I will see what I can see what we can do. Thank you for your service in this. You may be dismissed.
Okay. Chagga salutes.
Okay.
He looks harshly at the other two that are not saluting.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Capper salutes
Everyone's
Chagga.
very differently.
We'll get this right one day, General.
I assume the war will be over before that happens, Captain Doom.
One could pray.
Okay. For your deeds, you're awarded a second. Grab the list.
Characters, Southern, there's Legion of the Stag, ranks, rules. There are current
that-
ranks in there.
That's the one I want. Which one's in that? Sorry.
Legion of the Stag, it's in the Southern group.
Third from the top.
Oh, third from the top. Okay, yeah. This is the one that I keep missing. Okay.
Apparently, I also use it as a dumping ground for notes.
It's real long in there. All right. So there were no ranks awarded with this.
Yep.
You were awarded a Medal of Bravery for everyone. The Mort was awarded a posthumous increase in rank, so he was considered a corporal posthumously,
Right.
as well as a Medal of Honor, and you're being rewarded with an upgrade to your tattoo. You can select any sorcerer or sorcerer.
So we all have a Medal of Honor?
Yep.
Okay.
For bravery in the face of planar dangers. You're awarded a upgrade to your tattoos. The tattoo will effectively be a major arcana for rogue, so it's a spell from sorcerer, wizard, or cleric that you can cast twice per day as a command action. It does not count as casting spells.
At what level?
First circle.
First circle?
First circle spell twice per day.
Character level spellcaster or
Character level spellcaster.
Oh,
Huh.
you're gonna take that.
Los doesn't have a tattoo, right? He's
Los
considered.
does not have a
Okay,
tattoo.
alright.
He's considered Chagga's property.
Yep. Plus, how do you tattoo ghosts? Ghosts touch needles, Adam. Ghosts touch needles.
That's the coolest NPC you've ever seen.
Okay, so we have choices to make. Any arcane spell, right?
It's arcane or divine. They don't have bards. They don't have. It's a wizard or cleric spell.
You caught that, Adam? Or Ahmed?
Nay.
Our tattoos now have twice per day any first level arcane spell.
Wizard
or divine spell.
Twice per day, any
pick one.
first
You pick one.
level?
You pick a first circle spell
Yep.
from the cleric or wizard lists, and it will tattoo it. They will upgrade your tattoo as a reward for your bravery.
Oh, so not any spell twice per day.
Correct.
It's pick 2 spell. Okay.
So pick one spell.
Ah.
Caster level equals character level too.
Caster
Oh,
level equals
so.
character level.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about this one.
You don't have to choose now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the guy who can't cast spells, aka Grackle, could really use this.
Yeah, True Strike comes to mind immediately.
True Strike comes to mind. Shield is good.
Shield is
Like immediate action casting, right?
No, not immediate.
Free?
Standard. Full round. 3 rounds.
3 round casting.
All right.
Cool.
When you make your way to your barracks, as you're resting, a chest arrives. The chest contains gear. It's marked with Amadeus, Wayfinder, Private.
Okay. Oh, Chagga will take a take a peek at the gear.
Gotta make sure it's safe and not poisoned, right, sir?
We want to make sure that it's suitable for the levels of danger that we'll be subjecting ourselves
Absolutely. Flying right, sir.
He is poor.
It's gonna look grim.
He's got like +2 ring, +3 amulet, +2 resistance item.
I don't think this is his stuff, sir. I think he screwed us over. I'm pretty certain. However, it does
You'd be
smell like
justified in
like
thinking Barnabus lied to you when he told you they got rich.
Barnabas
to. I think Barnabus may have pulled a fast one on Amadeus. We'll have to bring this up in a polite way.
Amadeus ain't stupid. I don't know what would have happened.
I know Chagga doesn't know Amadeus well, so
money.
Yeah.
the fact he has a number of different manacles in there. He's got "You're going away forever" hoods. he's got some.
It
good
was very
stuff in there.
grabby, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, it's
He
definitely
gives the best
his stuff.
hugs.
Definitely his stuff.
Oh, yes. No one wants to hug him, but he can hug everyone else.
He's very good at hugging, although you want to avoid the kisses. The kisses are kind of a bit much these days.
Yep.
You have got your tongue out before the party split, right?
What do you mean?
Were you eating people's?
Oh yeah, he was doing that before that.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, you don't want to be kisses though.
Oh.
You don't want kisses.
What have we gotten ourselves into? Alright, Mark, however you spent that money that we earmarked for, the party is, if you let this happen, like, oh, we need to upgrade this, and this, and we'll add it to the list. Immediately, it brings up how are we going to pay for that.
How are you saying Mort, I'm sure?
Well, I mean, Private Mort's not.
Oh, yes.
Until maybe it could be a loan from Amadeus to
Let us use Mort share for Amadeus's equipment.
Yeah, Mort's 20K will definitely go towards Amadeus.
It's more like
Oh,
20.
it was more than that.
It was more like
I'm sorry,
26,000.
I mean, you're right. It's 20.
You didn't carry the 6.
Smiles.
All right, Chagga. Carry
The
on.
full amount is there.
We'll lock it back up again, unless we need to get into it to upgrade his stuff.
Ken likes to keep things
Dugan?
lighthearted.
What one thing do you feel is like, or do you leave it alone? There's a new guy. Never mind, it's Amadeus. You know Amadeus. Amadeus is coming. I don't know if you mess with Amadeus. You might not mess with Amadeus. It's Amadeus.
He'd mess with Amadeus.
Okay.
He's happy Amadeus is coming.
Okay.
More or less. He was a moody guy when he left.
He was fun, and then he was really moody, and then he was fun for a bit, and then he was a little too much. Yeah. All right. Amadeus arrives a few days later,
And looks nothing like Amadeus.
and
Who the fuck is this guy?
Is he hiding behind that hunchback?
Amadeus? It's a question mark?
You just take a step back.
Where is everyone when we see Amadeus?
You'd be in the barracks.
Okay.
Gordon is with him.
Gordon.
Oh. Chagga looks a little confused.
Oh, Amadeus! Is that you?
Amadeus sees a superior officer walk in the room,
Yeah,
stands up as straight as he can.
Okay.
Amadeus of the 5 reporting for duty, sir.
Okay. Dee Dee's already hugging Amadeus.
Hey, Amadeus! He's like, come on, give me
I mean,
Chagga offers just a quick salute.
you're looking good.
Hey, you're all filled out.
Hey, left and
What
right.
the fuck happened to your face?
You got fixed.
It's not fixed.
It's fixed-ish.
Uh,
He must be like a Thay too, where he's like, I'm ready, and then you just got the confidence, you just go and do it.
remember we used to look like that?
What rank is Amadeus?
Private.
Breathe eight.
Amadeus.
Hey, Amadeus.
Legionnaire Private. Legionnaire Private, so glad you could meet us. We've been up to some very rough and dangerous fighting. I hope you're ready for such danger. Barnabus told me that, well, Barnabus defended you, right?
He was my attorney, yes.
All right. Your box of things is over there. Feel free to re-equip yourself. We have removed a couple of them, don't worry. Not for any reason but to upgrade them. We found some of your gear to be rather lacking in power.
My gear belongs to the Imperium, as does my body and soul.
Ooh, all right. Well, you can cut the crap now.
Excellent. Feel free to mingle with your fellows. You are part of our unit now.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have you. And Chagga actually reaches out to shake your hand.
Amadeus shakes your hand.
Okay.
It's not over squeeze or
Yep.
anything like that.
Oh, this is my familiar Duckin, and I'm sure everyone else will introduce you to the others.
Oh, sir. I have a companion.
Oh, Chagga looks around.
Please don't be alarmed, sir. It's harmless, unless I ask it not to be.
Oh. Oh. Duckin's now between Chagga's legs.
Hey, the son's like, Coachy, cool little buddy, how you doing?
I think he's actually. He might be small. I don't remember.
His name is
Gordon.
Gordon.
Hey, Gordon, how
He
you
looks
doing?
like Gordon.
What is it?
Goo.
I'm told it's
It's a puppy.
It's a grick.
Hmm.
No leg puppy.
Are there any special dietary requirements that we should be aware of?
Does he bring
No, sir. He pretty much eats whatever is handed.
Oh, hello, Gordon.
Speaking of brains, where are we on these days? Are we on the brains, off the brains?
I don't do that anymore.
Okay,
He
no more
kinda
brain.
lowers his eyes like there's still some shame.
We're on a low brain diet.
There's no brains on the floor, but don't worry. I'm afraid.
I was sick then.
Yeah, well, you were under the charm thingy.
Alright.
He looks at you like, you knew?
Yeah.
You told us not to fix it.
And you listened to me? Why would you not fix it? I was evil.
Sonny wanted to.
Chagga's gonna he's gonna bow to the room.
Whatever the
He's gonna let the people who know each other,
Hey. Amadeus used to slouch and try to make himself small.
Yep.
He doesn't do that anymore. Nicely. Feet tall.
Who out of this group does Amadeus know?
I think the guys around him.
Yeah, he knows Dugan.
He doesn't know these
He
feet.
knows the Fae, and
He doesn't
Yeah.
know these
And
three
Kev.
guys.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know the ghost.
No, he doesn't know.
Nope.
Hey there!
oh!
This is my little buddy, Grippa.
He used to be a human. He's an Orvorak.
Shouldn't Zogel be here?
No, they're all at the tower. All of our cohorts are hiding at the tower of summoning.
Who's the necromancer?
Well, Chagga's a necromancer.
Oh. Usually they're skinny, aren't they?
Lois laughs and then flickers back to not laughing, like the creepy ghost transition.
He's laughing without laughing.
Yeah, Chagga's a reluctant necromancer.
He's not reluctant in the kitchen.
No, he's a really good cook.
Oh, he's excellent cook.
That's good. I went from Barnabus food to prison food, and that is quite the switch. So I could use it in cooking.
Yeah, maybe Chagga's been a little stressed.
Barnabus is the hat guy, right?
Yeah, he's a smart guy and a bit of a chef.
He's the one who travels with rats.
I don't see any rats.
Grackle comes up to you.
Greetings, my name is Dracula.
Amadeus, we could do some art later?
He immediately kind of looks over to your arm to try and determine your rank. Oh, what's your rank?
Corporal?
He salutes you. He doesn't shake your hand.
No, I'm a sergeant.
He salutes you. He does not take your. He salutes you first, then shakes your hand.
Yeah.
Sir.
Well, the only sir in here is Capra. Capra's the lieutenant.
I'm a
The only officer here, a senior, non-officer, is Kev.
Kevin does not want to be promoted.
So we're gonna do some art later,
Chagga's
and then we'll play some songs, and all catch up, and Chagga will make something nice to eat, and that's Los, that's Grippa, and Sulphur's over there. He makes big fire. What?
Dee Dee would have found the artwork she gave him way back when.
Yep.
In his belongings.
Yep.
How are the others doing?
It's good to see you, Amadeus. Mwah!
You get a kiss on the side of your cheek.
He tries not to smile.
How does everyone in the other team fare?
It's good to meet you, Gordon. Hey, do you like these?
Shit, Gordon.
she throws a cookie on the ground.
You know, he doesn't smell as bad as the poopy Mort.
Ain't nothing smells as bad as I have spent days at a time in the sewers, and nothing smelled as bad as Mort.
Yeah,
Days.
I don't know about what Chagga did.
I don't know about what Chagga did.
No, but I don't know. No.
I don't know about it either. I know nothing.
Dee Dee is your commanding officer. Should we question?
Oh, yeah, of course not.
He smiles.
Sometimes commanding officers are silly, though. You know, they.
Chagga's pretty good at listening to us. He
Yeah.
runs a pretty loose gravy boat.
We usually work on.
Amadeus puts a friendly hand on your shoulder. You just have to trust the system.
Oh,
The system allows us to communicate with each other very
how long were you in prison?
Oh, a few months or two. Well, and then there was the whole ride down, which was basically a little prison on wheels.
Well,
I made some friends.
we already got rid of the cot. We've got another one coming.
It's been 40 days.
40 days since I was in prison?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not much.
A little over a month.
Oh. So how did they get you?
I turned myself in.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
I had to. I did something wrong. I needed to pay for it.
Through your good deeds in the future.
Well,
That was like, oh, but
you could be in a worse place.
I don't know if that would work. You're kind of stretchy and squishy and strong.
I'm sure the Imperium can figure it out.
I mean, if it says in the book, sometimes you have to follow the rules directly. If it says, hang by the neck until dead, and then they did that one time, but they were just like a head. So you just hook them there, and they just hang them there for a real long time.
Oh, that's because it's Grackle. He's also from Foundry. He's from another neighborhood, though.
I introduced myself.
Yeah, but we
Good
were
to
just
see you.
Oh,
The
show,
red one is
show him Aronok.
Aronok. Give me one moment. Range, bring to front.
There it is. Startle that.
Okay, I thought I was going to be the misfit.
Do you want the long story or the short story?
We'll start with the short for now.
Yeah, Grackle and Aronok both worship the same god. The god made them fight like two ants in a pit. And Grackle won, so Grackle ate Aronok, and Aronok only comes out when Grackle says.
Ironok's out there now?
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
I said
It was a tie.
I said the short. Really? Really?
Yes!
No.
Yes! This body is as much mine as it is Grackle's, as Grackle just takes over because he wants to.
See?
And back he goes.
I don't think your body's your own body when you're cut off mid-sentence.
They're screaming.
Los is laughing again. I could possess them both.
And here we go. Alright.
Fire burn.
Yes, Sulfur, it burns.
Amadeus.
Rashes burn, acids burn.
Burns.
Yep.
Great.
Wait, what? What was that last part? You added to it?
Great fire burn.
Great fire burns. Hey, he's learning.
Once. That's another word.
It's
One time you said still.
it's learning.
That's a lizard folk. He's really good at fire breathing things.
He's at first we thought he was kind of like Agony, but Agony's got a different personality than Sulfur. I miss Agony. How's the old lizard doing?
Concerning worshipping Tiamat now.
Say what?
Tiamat.
You should. I don't think you should worship that too.
Which is kind of weird because we robbed Tiamat, so. Well, I've got stories.
Yeah. Okay, Chagga, can you make us some dinner?
Yeah. I'll go tell him.
Okay. The party gets together. They meet. You do hear at another point. At one point, there's this like loud cackling that caused a kerfuffle in another part of in the other barracks.
Yep.
It was.
Is Chagga in charge of that company too, or is it separate?
So technically, Chagga should be in charge of both. That hasn't been formalized, so
Yep.
you should be like. Chagga is within his right to structure camp. Right now, you've been doing it by saying you basically said they get those two and Jex, and you made it happen by saying they get those two and Jex.
Chagga will make them a dinner. Let's roll. He does it almost like to keep a little bit far away from the group as they have fun with it. Apparently, Amadeus, if the Hunchback is the thing that makes everyone happy,
He makes everything
it
dead.
raises morale, and the party is smoothing. Like Chagga still feels a little bit bad about the Mort situation, or conflicted.
Probably can.
Yeah, guilt, buyer's remorse on his decision, and he'll busy himself making them a dinner. Thought that was plus 10. 33 on the cook check. Duckin might be able to aid. 35 with Duckin's aid.
That's a very good dinner.
Chagga makes excellent food. Barnabus makes better food, but Chagga makes your captain is the second best chef you've ever seen. By a wide margin, the second best.
Chagga seems he serves his troops, and then when he hears the noise, he excuses himself and lets them kind of catch up. He's just going to go check in to make sure that the other squad isn't completely imploded.
They're sorting themselves out.
Amadeus is going to. He hears about you doing that. He's going to. Sir, can I have a moment?
Yeah, Chagga was stepping out when he heard the thing. He actually served the food, had an apron on. Amadeus has a really good sense motive, right?
Yeah.
Chagga seemed just like he was thinking about something else while doing all of this. He wasn't enjoying whatever this was. But he was doing it anyways. Really weird. He's got like this frilly apron on and some like cooking gloves and...
Sir, you might go into the other squad.
Oh, yes.
Group. Like what?
I might have to crack some skulls with the new recruits. And he takes off the apron and stuffs it away into a bag.
One of them, the new one, the Fairy Arthur, can affect your mind with his laughter.
Does Dassod hear this?
Oh, good to know.
On the trip down, he almost got away with one of the guards.
Is he an evil bastard?
I have no regard for him. Actually, I would know, because I can detect evil at will.
Oh yeah, he's a stinky little thing. Oh, stinky thing.
Chaotic and evil.
Oh,
Okay.
stinky thing.
Chagga, before he goes
He
over,
is a
will cast...
creature of evil and chaos, sir.
He will
He
cast a magic circle versus evil on himself.
Think of Dassod.
Bring me something of his.
Introduce him back.
I need a saliva from all of you, please.
It appears they're enjoying themselves. You can come with me, Private.
Okay.
Chagga is going to go and have a look.
Okay. Over here, you've got your. There's currently some sort of kerfuffle going as Gamber is trying to reinforce the rules. Hammersmith has recently got his arm regrown. Or Hammersmith is still, cursed with these nightmares.
Yep.
Of his torment. And Corporal Hawkeye, Dee Dee regenerated his arm.
There should be a Jex in there, too.
Oh, sorry.
He's on the. He's,
I don't have that token.
he's right here. I got him.
Just because he was going to be someone's cohort, and then we backed
Yep.
off from it. And
Yeah.
He's just an NPC.
So their numbers are pretty, like, they have enough people to form a squad. Right? They are fully there.
Chagga will just wait outside the door for a moment just to hear what's going on without making his presence known.
Currently, you hear a gruff, dwarvish voice yelling at something with a that's high-pitched laughing, and it's somewhat chaotic in there.
Amadeus brought the ball back.
Sit down! You will respect the lieutenant! They're giving each other the business in there.
Okay. Chagga's going to Do they have that spell? He doesn't have spectral hand. Huh. Oh, we've got fucking Amadeus.
Yep.
I need to touch something.
Amadeus, go touch something.
Amadeus, hold him still. Okay, Chagga will walk into the room. He'll set Duckin down outside. He'll walk into the room.
Okay.
What's going on in here?
Currently, you've got Elsie, who is eating, sitting under a table, under a table eating. You've got the two goblins over here. It looks like Jex is holding his ears, and Corporal Hawkeye looks like he's just recovering from some sort of dazing blast. Hammersmith has a chair and looks like he's going to be wailing it on at Arthur. Arthur is holding a plate, like a food tray, like a steel tray.
Lieutenant Gamba, assemble your troops for inspection.
John! He nods. He was scrambling. It looks like he's getting himself off the floor. It looks like Gamber's nose might be busted.
Yep.
Takes a couple moments. Arthur stands there. He's got a grin on his face. Eyes are wild. Elsie slinks out later. Doesn't quite come all the way out, but she'll stand up.
Chagga will wait until she joins the line.
There's this awkward 18 seconds of waiting to see if this will,
Amadeus gives her the others come on, move.
Chagga will go to the front of the line and has Duckin on a leash and will hand the leash to Elsie. Hold on to this for a moment.
Yes, sir. She holds on to the leash. She's holding the leash in a very proper way.
Okay. Duckin actually ends up near one of the feet. Chagga tells Duckin, let's see if she kicks you. Chagga.
Elsie does not kick the captain's duck.
Okay. Lieutenant Gamba.
Sir. Apologies, sir.
Sergeant.
Sir.
Gives the sergeant a look up and down.
He's put he's standing there. He actually puts the chair down that he was wielding as a weapon.
Okay. He takes the chair and hands it to Amadeus.
This just puts it down.
Right. Who might you be?
My friends call me Arthur.
Is that your name?
Yes. I am Arthur.
And we looked at his papers. What is Arthur, according to the papers?
Arthur is a horrid.
Chagga doesn't have knowledge. Nature. He's got people that tell him what things are.
So he's looking at you with wild eyes. His beard is moving and his hair is moving in different directions. He's got tattoos on his face. He's got scars on his cheeks from looks like from being ball gagged repeatedly.
Chagga continues to move. He just nods at the other two that he knows, and then moves back. Lieutenant, what is the source of this racket?
Apparently, a funny joke. He's giving cross eyes and trying to hint to something towards his left. So you're right.
And the description of this recruit, we know his laugh can stun.
He knows his laugh can stun and paralyze. He's got a laugh that is very harmful.
Arthur.
He puts his hands over his mouth. He's he's trying to stifle a laugh.
Legionnaire Private Arthur. Are you incapable of controlling your abilities to stun people with your laugh? A simple yes or no will suffice.
Does. Are you incapable?
Lost the
Give me a sense motive.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a die here.
Yep.
Sense motive. 23.
Amadeus. So he said no. Amadeus, he is fucking lying. He is incapable, not physically incapable. He is spiritually incapable.
He can do it if he's properly motivated, sir. I've seen it.
I see. This is my only warning. I, Chagga Dune, the Dune family are spellcasters. I have access to 7 circle spells and 2 casting arenas, including wishes and powerful curses. If you use your stunning laugh on any of Imperial soldiers or your own companions here, I will curse you so you will never laugh again. Do you understand, Legionnaire Private Arthur?
Intimidate or diplomacy? Although that sounds very intimidating.
Plus 13 currently. So.
Okay. You get a +2 for threatening.
Yep.
Basically, no, I'm going to take your laugh away.
I think my badge allows me to command troops, so I think there's a
plus
+2
there, and they get a +2 for Amadeus just being there. Because Amadeus has previously kicked this little thing's ass while Amadeus was tied up.
23.
23? He agrees.
Okay. Lieutenant Gamba, let me know how that goes.
Most Captain.
Use ascending if you have to. I could be here in 6 seconds at any given time at any time. You will control yourself. Okay. Chagga just gives you a nod. He says in Imperial Common, Lieutenant Gamba, the Fae can be trying, but they can do wondrous things.
Of course, desperate times, desperate measures.
Okay.
The Elsie, no duck, sir.
Oh, thank you, Elsie. Duckin says, nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Okay. Chagga will waddle out with the duck.
As Chagga's leaving, Amadeus will just stop in front of Elsie and hand her the ball gag.
Goodness to the lieutenant, just in case he comes out of that.
She nods. She nods and takes it.
Thank you, Amadeus. I felt much, very supported by you being close to us. I trust you enjoyed dinner.
It was excellent, sir.
If there's anything that you need, and by what I mean need, if there's any particular magics or healing or soothing of mind, ailment, or body,
I have no healing magic, sir. Well, very little. I've only recently come into divine magics, but only first circle and orisons.
but you could cast Cure Light Wounds.
Yes, sir.
If we gave you a wand, you'd be able to. Well, I've got a spare here somewhere. Here. Oh, take this one too. Chagga's digging around in his equipment, and he gives you 2 wands.
Thank you, sir. Very generous.
No, I expected we use a line of duty. We can't have you injured, and sometimes we need to heal quickly.
Absolutely, sir. Potion of 2. Potion.
I'm going to put them at the bottom of your sheet.
Sure.
It is a 1 to cure light wounds at 31 charges, and a 1 to cure moderate wounds at 16 charges.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
But it's just the two of us. Chagga is fine. We can drop all the sirs and boot licking.
Chagga.
We are elite warriors of great power, and the Wayfinders do give us a modicum of, well, leeway with the rules and regulations, as one would expect and see when they place powerful Fae amongst our ranks.
You must be a very good commander, sir. Chagga.
The
Fae are. I've traveled.
I pray that I am.
No doubt your patience will be rewarded by the five-faced god.
Oh, hail the Undying Emperor.
All hail.
Well, you get settled in. If there's anything else that you need, ask your companions or from myself. We can requisition some goods if possible.
Is there a chapel to the five-faced god on? I
Um,
assume there is. If you could just point me towards it.
Yes. We won't be staying here permanently. You see, we have made some powerful enemies, and we're frightened that they might
Kill us.
scry, teleport, and try to murder us in our sleep.
Understood.
You remember the tower? We'll speak when we're under a mage's private sanctum.
The shadowy thing. Right.
There's a particular place that I think you're at least familiar with. Perhaps, maybe. I'm not sure. This is our second hidey hole. When we're not training here and upgrading our equipment, we will be spending our evenings in said hidey hole. It is a good thing that you are, well, quite hygienic.
I try and stay clean.
It is a cramped spot.
A rope trick, is it?
No, well, we do have rope tricks, but make sure you have a bedroll or something comfortable to sleep on.
Understood. I will requisition it.
Chagga.
Chagga. You just got out of boot camp. Give him a break. Is this a test?
No, it's not. How are Barnabus and the others?
Well, that Barnabus character is, well, he has a knack for finding coin and other things.
Yes. Yes, he's quite good at, shall we say, looking after himself.
Well, the rest of us did pretty well. I think last summer we made, end of it after we sold everything, almost $1 billion gold.
Really?
I mean, that's in addition to the 100,000 gold pieces he negotiated for the actual drop.
Little devil.
He puts a friendly hand on your shoulder, but we have the honor of fighting for the Imperium, sir.
Indeed. We all have that honor, even though none of us asked for it.
He's kind of... He's gauging you right now.
Oh, I volunteered without my knowledge. My family decided that it would be a grand joke that I would join the Foreign Imperial Legion.
Well,
I've made the best of it. Someone's got to fight this dirty war. And we're doing quite well for ourselves.
no doubt the five-faced god has put you here for a reason. Your skills.
There are other gods in the Five Faces, but I do not take offense. He shows you it's really simple. It's the pattern in the weave.
Oh, Amadeus looks a little disappointed. When you
Okay.
show him that pattern of the week. I see.
You know that Sunny worships the pattern in the weave.
Yes, but since Mort, you think maybe he expected the only other human to be another worshiper of the five-faced god.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Days pass, a week and a bit. You train for your level.
Yes.
Perfect level.
Crackle,
Mm-hmm.
where did you get the book from that you bought?
Grackle?
Yep.
Grackle went shopping. He was looking for wands, and he happened to run into a book.
So, who was with you when you were shopping for wands?
Bozos. Capra. Capra and
Might I suggest another player?
Dugan, I guess. Oh,
Sure.
bloody hell! No, hell no.
Dugan loves to go shopping.
He's taking Dee Dee because she wants paint, and he's taking Amadeus.
Okay.
Because Amadeus needs to know where things are and how things work here.
Sure, it's getting a tour.
So it is good that we get to work together. I myself use Upload, as you can see. So,
Oh, you're the DM. Sorry.
Mark's like, he's not here. We can't do it.
Hey. Oh, quick question. The people who got the tattoos for the hands, is everybody or just the
Everybody who went on the
Everybody who went to face the
to
fungal,
deal with the thing? Might I suggest blessed weapon?
a cleric or sorcerer spell.
Paladins are clerics. Okay, we get to, don't think about it. Just go with it.
It would be good. It would be good for you to see what the shops here are like. Some of them are highly recommended. Some of them are holy shit. 1 second. This book is very nice. 1 minute. To see how thin and how gold is written on it, but it's very, very thin. It's 1 moment. Excuse me, sir. I would like to purchase this book.
Okay. Sorry.
Book awesome.
Okay, so the Grackle is out shopping with Amadeus and Dee Dee.
Remember this.
There's Amadeus first. Grackle really wants to buy a book. Yes.
Yep. No, Grapple was basically just showing Amadeus around, and he happens to find a book.
Showing him the shopping area. So, set of players will encourage you.
Your stuff
This
is
over here
weapons
now.
are here.
Oh, are we in the like?
In the caravan.
Okay.
Most of the weapons are by these.
Oh, look, I didn't know they came in this color.
Dee Dee's
Yeah,
shopping.
I figured you wanted some paint and colors. That's why you came.
TT's always looking for colors, but you guys worked together before.
Hey!
You do.
Hey!
I'm thinking of knitting a twosie.
Steelrose.